Back at it for another episode of the Blind with Nine C Show. I'm your host, C-Note, the official blind stepper, the voice of the disabled, what else? I'm a whole lot today. I'm blind sleepy poppy today.
Blind lightning.
Yo, blind lightning.
Fucking, you said blind poppy already?
I said blind poppy. I said the official blind stepper. Yo, and I know one thing. I didn't see FOBC note. I studied it. I be home going over and over because I'm like, I got to get this FOB out of my head. But you know where we at, 265 Canal Street, where dreams happen, where magic happen. And my boy back on the couch again. Last week, I mean, he was behind the cameras, now we back on the couch. My dog Wolf,
you know it,
producer.
You know it.
And it's summertime.
Is it summertime? Because this definitely was 60 degrees when I left the crib this morning.
Yeah, but then last week, oh my God, when I'm sweating from every angle.
Yeah,
I said summer. It's going to be 100 next week?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, literally the next 3-4 days consecutively, it's going to be going up and up and up and up and up.
Yo, and my son got to wear a tuxedo, a suit next week for prom, and 100 degrees.
Oh, shit.
Shout outs to you, but congratulations, though, Dallas.
Shout out Zah, man.
High school, here he come.
You think he listen to this podcast?
Oh, him, Tayana, those my biggest supporters when it comes to the podcast.
That's hard.
She like, oh, you said such, and I'm like, oh, why are you listening to it? It's like, now I'd be like, damn, do I gotta be mindful of what I say and all that? But I'm like, nah, because at the end of the day, I want them to know the real me and the serious me. And I said that, but I'm your parent. We gotta do this and that. Yeah. So, we get off that. But growing up, you was a reader?
Not much. I was reading though. I was reading
books?
I was reading, but you had to. That was actually one of the coolest things about, like, they'll do the book fair. They did the book fair when you was in school?
Yeah, they did the book fair, but I was never a book reader.
Nah,
never.
I like the whole idea of going to, like, the book fair and picking out the certain kind of books.
Yeah.
But what was fucked up though is, like, you'll select all these books, but I could never afford none of them. So I was just like, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'm traumatized. But yeah, I fuck with books though. Yeah.
But guess what? We about to make reading cool again. We about to make reading fun again.
Cool.
And this podcast is sponsored by Serious Pens Publishing. Paul, what's up? Freedom Runners. I'm telling you, that book is something mean. 7th grade and up.
Mm-hmm.
We making reading cool again. We making reading fun again. I think I open that book, I might see it again and read again. Because I don't know if you got it in audio, so I'm skimming through. I feel my eye jumping because it's good knowledge in it.
Yeah, if you got it on audio, that would be great.
Yo, what they got to be looking forward to in that book?
Let me see. So I'm picking up the book right now. First of all, the graphics on the book is really, really, really dope. You can tell they really took their time with it.
Oh, yeah, he definitely do. He, like, just talking to him, he passionate about it.
Yeah. It's intentional. A good product is a good product. When somebody is intentional and they really put their best into something, that comes across. Like, I'm holding it now. It looks nice.
He didn't rush the process.
The art is great. It's like a plantation on the right, and then it looks like Times Square on the left, and then it's a man in the middle, and then he's running. It seems to be like through a different dimension, or he's running super fast. So either way, the illustration is fire. In the back of the book, I guess it's like a brief synopsis of what the book is going to be about. So Dante, I think that's his name, Duante. I think that's Dante.
We're going to say Dante today.
We're going to say Dante today. So Dante Elliott is adjusting to his new life. Smiles have been hard to come by, and he is weighed down by the loss of his parents. The past few years have left him feeling defeated. Change in the form of a new school, great teachers, and great friends has uplifted his spirits. All he wants to be is an ordinary teenage boy. It all changes with a mysterious light at the end of a tunnel, a light that will take him to the 1860s, a life and time he has only learned about in his history class. He will make new friends and powerful enemies. Dante Elliott is clueless about his destiny, superpowers, and why it's happening. If he survives what's to come, the truth will set him on an unforgettable journey through time and across continents, meeting kids just like him. And then this even a super dope graphic on the back too. This is great, y'all. Listen, go ahead.
7th grade and up. Shout out to you, Paul.
Yeah.
Like, get the book, www.seriouspenspublishing.com. That book's so quality, you never know, Paul. Blind but not see. Thin line between C-Note and Chris might be under your book publishing. I don't know. We know your people's got to get with my people. We might cross some numbers. We might get it going.
Chapter 13 is Bullets, Women, and Uniforms. That sounds like some shit. That sounds like some shit. Shout out to you, Paul, man. I appreciate you for making a good product, bro.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and we gonna push that. Order a book, order 2, order 3. You got 4 kids, don't share a book. Get each one of them a book. Have a book club in your house. Cause
that'd be hard.
Yo,
families need to do shit like that.
Yo, they need to.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened to families reading with each other? No.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just buy a couple of books and get a couple of your friends to come over and y'all just go over, y'all read paragraphs. You know, good knowledge. And from the qualities of what you just read, shit, I might have to go home and research it on Audible and see if I could, see what that book is really hitting.
Did your family ever read together?
My mother, back in the old crazy thing about it, my mother did. Me, my sister, and my mother. Like, my mother used to buy books that grabs my attention. Mm-hmm. I had a short attention span. I was never book on reading, but my writing was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So she used to get books like True to the Game, The Coldest Winter Ever. And we used to all
sit Soldier?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. Midnight and all that, Do or Die, like street novels. And we used to be in the house like 14, 15, and she'd read a page, and then she'd pass it to me. I got to read a page. Then my sister read a page, and then we just go on, and then once that paragraph over, all right, cool, we're going to do another one tomorrow. Like, that's how my mother was. Like, my mother was big on that. Like, but it didn't go long because I hated reading.
Yeah, my dad used to read stories to me and my sister, and that was, I think, my mom too. But I think that was some of my favorite times as a kid. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, something about like your parent reading to you. It's a different form of intimacy, but it make you feel safe. It make you feel it's like a level of
a warmness coming over.
It's a warmness that come over you, and it's a level of experience that kids should not be robbed of today. Especially the replacement shouldn't be the motherfucking iPad and shit like that. Respectfully, because like technology,
iPad is raising our kids. iPad is reading to our kids.
Let me tell you something.
It's a cheat code.
I don't have kids yet, so maybe some people not gonna really give a fuck how I feel about this, but an iPad will not be raising my fucking child.
And rightfully so, it shouldn't.
It will not happen.
Rightfully so, it shouldn't.
It just will not, because I do know of parents that take technology, take a phone, and they put it right into their kid's face.
And they don't gotta be bothered.
And they don't gotta be bothered. But it's like, but what are you doing in the process of that? Like, understand, raising a kid means you have to be intentional.
Hands on.
As you deserve, but see, as a parent, you deserve time to self and to get yourself right, get yourself centered, be a little selfish with yourself. But understand, like, whatever you do to get time for yourself, that's okay as long as it don't come at the child's expense.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you putting like the phone and the iPad, like, what is that really teaching that nigga? Like,
nothing at all.
Like, what is that teaching that nigga?
Nothing at all.
Fucking his little brain up early.
So let's change the narrative. Get Paul a book. Read to your kids. That's the first step. And we gonna start this episode.
So we're gonna start this episode. You know, I got questions. I always got questions.
Yeah, before we even get into that, shout out to Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh, for sure.
Let's give Wolf a clap. Wolf was on a panel 2 weeks ago.
I was on a panel.
You know what I mean, doing like spreading the word of mental health, man. Wolf is shaking the grounds. He out here moving and grooving. And
it's an interesting year, man.
Yo,
I'm gonna be in August.
I ain't gonna lie,
August.
August, you going to the LA?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in LA in August.
Man.
Got flown out by Dope Podcast. Coming back from the Bay.
Happy birthday again.
Man, thank you, bro.
It's still your birthday. It's Gemini. It's still your birthday.
Nigga, I'm about to buy me a $1,200 bicycle, nigga.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Thank you, bro.
You deserve it. I ain't gonna lie. You the hardest working producer I know, man.
I don't know a nigga working harder than me, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Nobody.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's why the Blonde IC got the good one. I'm just saying. But Shabby had to give you your flowers, though.
Thank you,
bro. Had to smell them, though.
Thank you, bro.
So what we got today, though?
All right, so I got some questions. You know what I mean? I was at, it's a spot. See, the thing about New Yorkers, they don't be knowing about the fucking spots because niggas just stay on their block and they don't go nowhere. And I get it's comfortable, but understand, like, you can't grow in comfortability. Just know that.
Well, you got to expand.
You got to expand. So as I was expanding, I had walked, the studio was like in kind of like Chinatown, Soho, close to the water, you know what I mean? So I walked the Williamsburg Bridge and got to Williamsburg, and then I walked to a spot called Charlotte Beach, right by one of my favorite vegan Mexican restaurants. The aesthetics in there is super fire. It's very attractive in there. But right down the street from the restaurant's called Jaja, or it's like in Spanish, it's like it's Jaja, Jaja Mexicano, whatever. But right down the block, literally right down the block from there, is a spot near the water. It's kind of adjacent to Domino Park for people that know about Domino Park.
Yeah.
But it's a spot called Charlotte Beach. And Charlotte Beach is like this little sliver that they cut off where it's like they put sand at the edge. Mm-hmm. So they put some big ass like tree logs that are no longer trees, laid them down. People can come and sit down, put feet in the sand, water right there. And then you get to see.
So it's like that beach type of
beach little feel. You know what I mean? It's like a little sliver of an escape or whatever. And then you see Manhattan right there. You know what I mean? And it's nice.
Beautiful view.
It's nice. And so this is where I went because I knew we needed to come up with some questions. So I went there and I sat down. I was like, man, what's some shit I want to ask him? And whenever I ask questions, I always want to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
And
not for you helping the world out, get to know me a little bit better.
That's my plan, bro.
A lot of people be scared to ask the questions. So when you ask them, they be, damn, I wanted to ask that, but I was scared to how you might feel about it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm an open book. It's best to ask me, like, I tell people, it's best to ask me these questions so you can know and you can understand instead of messing up with the next blind person.
And speaking about the next blind person, like when I ask these questions, I try to think about questions like I'm writing a fucking fire ass double entendre or something like that. I'm trying to get 2 for 1 every time. You know what I mean? Like I want
you be hitting too.
I want the audience who just like casual people that's listening to be like, oh yeah, because I would want to know how a blind person feels about this or how they feel in these type of situations. But then also for the people that are also blind or other people who are disabled, I want them to be like, damn, like niggas really do be going through shit. So that be my intention. You know what I mean?
You be hitting it on the nose though.
So one question I want to ask you, these are all over the place. I ain't really got time to like structure these, but we gonna vibe with it, right?
This is our best work when we be all over the place.
We gonna vibe with it. So let me ask you this. Do you take it as a compliment when people say you don't look blind?
Yeah, I take that as a compliment. I feel good when people say you don't look blind.
You feel good?
I feel good. And then I reverse the question. What do a blind person look like?
I've heard you say that before.
I always ask it like, people like that, you blind, yo, you don't look at what do a blind person look like? Damn, bro. I even heard somebody say, damn, bro, you too cool to be blind.
Now that's the crazy one.
I said, I'm too cool.
You ain't never heard of Ray Charles, bitch? Fuck is you talking about?
But then it's like
Stevie Wonder, nigga.
When you look at I ain't gonna hold you. I might be the coolest blind nigga that a person may ever know. Cause no lie, like
in the world,
the way I walk, like my aura, the way I dress, people like, yo, I don't see blind people dress the way you dress.
Niggas fuck with you, bro.
People like, yo, I see it. They just regular. It's like they don't want to be noticed. They said when you come, it's like you screaming attention, you screaming loud without even saying nothing. They like people, you gravitate to people. Like people gotta come and talk to you.
It's the aura.
Just off the way you move and the way you walk. They like, yo, you just smooth as hell.
Yeah, you a smooth nigga.
And I'm just like, I'm just being me.
Yeah.
I'm just being me. Like when I first went blind, they wanted to take away the iPhone. They wanted me to take away the clothes. They like, nah, you just too expensive. You got
Whoa, yeah.
Nah, back up.
I'm still black.
This is me.
Just because I'm blind don't mean I'm not African American, nigga.
Like she's like, oh, how much you be paying on your jeans? And at the time we having a meeting, so how much of those jeans you got on? I said, these right here, I pay $250. She said, nah, that's a problem. I said, what's the problem? She said, you can't be doing that.
Why not?
People, you a target. I said,
Target.
Well, let me be a target. Yeah, they said the way I dress, my phones and everything, I'm a target for somebody to rob me.
I don't think you're a target. I'm not a fan of being flashy because I don't like attention. There's a certain type of attention I will accept, but unnecessary attention I don't want. Like I even think like when I get on, I don't think I'm ever gonna be the type of nigga that's gonna be wearing like, but this is not my taste in jewelry. Yeah. It's like bust down, super. It's like that's not me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I got a little gold on me right now. And that's enough.
Cool. You cool with it?
I'm cool with it. You know what I mean?
I could go and get the air. I could get the chains. It don't move me no more.
It don't move me no more. You know, it's about taste.
Don't get me wrong. I get on. Oh, that blonde poppy chain is definitely coming. That shit, that logo. It's definitely gonna.
Blonde poppy is a chain gonna be crazy.
That look. Oh man, they gonna see that shit shine. Cause know what it is? I want people to see me. Like, I want people to see me coming. Why I say I want people to see me coming? They won't never take their eyes for granted. You gonna pay attention to everything. Like you got to see the details when I walk. Something that I took for granted. So when people like, oh, this, that, like you gonna really get that? Yeah, I want people to see it. Don't take it for granted. I took it for granted. I do anything just to see the littlest things in the world. So you're gonna see me coming.
I think you're gonna see again, bro.
Think so?
I really do.
That'd be good. Bro.
I really do. Like on some genuine.
You ain't the first one to say that.
On some genuine nigga shit.
I had an argument on TikTok with somebody that said, "You gonna see?" I said, "I don't think so." Stop saying that. You gonna see this stuff? I said, "Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop saying that."
I genuinely think that with the advancement of technology and the things that are being, it might not. Who knows what that really means, right?
It might not. And the crazy thing about it is, like, when I got shot, only one of my eyes is really damaged. Like the bullet swerved around the eye and hit the next one. So it's like closely, like the doctor's like, one of my eyes is like the pupils, one is black, the other one is brown. My left eye, my left eye is black. My right eye is still brown.
And what does that mean? Like the black one is the one that's like
damaged.
Damaged.
Yeah.
Oh, it's interesting.
I still can see light in my left eye,
but not in your right eye.
I mean, my right eye still can see light. My left eye don't see nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Really?
So I could tell when a light in the room coming off and on and all that.
So this light right here is bright than a motherfucker.
Bright as a motherfucker.
You can tell that.
Shining right in my right eye.
Literally, it is. It literally is.
I can see that shit.
Then a bitch.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, one time I used to flick the light off and on, and
just to see.
I could react to it. To a point that shit got me so dizzy. I'm like, I gotta lay the fuck down. My head is hurting.
Oh wow. Okay.
I definitely get dizzy like that. I'm like,
yeah,
I gotta lay down.
But yeah, I think you will see again. I think because the thing is, there's a lot of, oh brother, like there's the way, the direction that technology is pointing in right now. If it's not virtual reality, if it's not Neuralink that Elon has created, I mean, like, I don't know if you know about Neuralink, but Neuralink is like, it's forgive me for my ignorance, but what it is it's an implant that they put in your brain, right? They already had they had the first. I don't have the fucking.
I heard about that.
You did?
I heard about that, but the thing is, it's like you're fucking with your brain. I don't think I'm doing that.
Okay.
Cause like the one little thing can take the memory of what I built, my kids, my memory, my childhood is what made me who I am today. So it's like to put that on the table just to see again. Nah, I ain't doing it. But I'm thinking about investing into some Meta glasses.
Meta glasses?
I ain't gonna hold you. My timeline is filled with blind people. I never ran across so many blind people in my life.
But how would you use the Meta glasses?
It's crazy. They tell you what's in front of you, because I'm on TikTok and I'm just watching people, like, blind people use it.
Oh really?
Yeah, they'll tell you what's in front of you. They can read your mail. You press it, like, you read this, they'll read it to you. They're like,
no, you need that.
Yo, they're like, what's in? And when I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm about to invest into it.
No, you need those. How much are they?
I don't know. They said a little pricey, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking about. I told my older sister, she like, Stinkfoot, I'm gonna look up the price. How about them?
I ain't gonna lie.
Just to make you feel like you can see again, I'm gonna buy them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You need those.
Yeah, so it's like I'm really looking into the Meta glasses.
You do need those. But real quick, I want to go back on the Neuralink thing. So what if, like, you got, because you can't just be anybody performing that type of surgery. You know what I mean? You got to be like top of your class. What if they could, like, guarantee you 100% that, like, nothing will be affected?
I feel like nothing could be 100%.
Okay, that's fair.
And then it's like, what's the after effect?
Well, let me say, so the first patient that they used it on, he's a paraplegic, meaning he doesn't have legs and he doesn't have arms. But what it allows him to do, and this is just the first, bro. We already know how this technology shit gonna run deep.
It's gonna definitely grow.
What it allows him to do is it allows him to use the internet with his mind. And its initial use, it was created to help people stop having mental diseases or mental, like, I wish I had the right. I hate when I don't got the right words on mic.
Yeah.
But like people who have epilepsy, people who deal with, like, certain things, it's there to mitigate that shit through, like, electricity, because your brain ain't nothing but a fucking electric ball.
That's all it is.
That's all it is. You know what I mean? So imagine if you take like virtual reality, like Apple's doing fantastic with virtual reality, and it's only gonna get better and better and better. I even seen I'm sorry, go ahead.
Shout out to ChatGPT. They told me I should be targeting Apple for sponsors.
Why not?
They said because it aligns with my brand.
I even seen a video of when AI first popped out. They were showing these videos. You knew that it was AI because what it did is it looked like thousands of images in motion at a time. It didn't look like a seamless movie or seamless video, right? Yeah. But what somebody did is somebody put up a side by side of AI 2 years ago versus AI today, and the AI
advanced.
And the AI 2 years ago, like I remember when it looked like that. It was just like it was still amazing though, but it just looked like 100 images flickering all at once. It was a video, but it just looked like it looks weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit looks so real.
Now it's got that seamless, like it looked like a nigga just being a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So real.
And so I say you take that, and then you take what Apple doing with virtual reality, and then you take Neuralink that Elon doing, and then you bring these things together. You can't tell me that you can't bring somebody's vision back.
Nah, 1,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
But well,
I respect your answer.
I mean, it's good because don't get me wrong. I would love to see like
you gonna see again, bro.
The people around me and everything. But
you gonna see again.
Blind Poppy is awesome.
Blind Poppy is awesome.
The blind stuff is awesome, and it's like I always think about the after effect to it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just talking now. 100%. I might lay on that damn table. 100%. You guarantee. I think I'm laying on that goddamn table.
Your vision gonna be like mad 8K and shit. Like what the
man? And I just want, as soon as it's over and I can open, I just want my son to be right there. That's it.
Yeah.
I just want my daughter. I just want my nieces and nephews. I don't care about the older people. Just have the kids around me, and it's like I just want to see them.
But you know what's weird though? Like I don't know if you'll be able to cry though. Maybe that's like the least of your worries by the time you can see. But maybe you won't be able to cry.
What, with the link, with the
I don't know
chip and all that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I still think I will.
You gonna have like a third cry on the inside.
Yeah.
I could have seen it coming down my eye.
Nah, I'm a boohoo.
Yeah, you gonna boohoo, but ain't gonna be no water coming down.
Yeah, ain't no water coming. They like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? But I'm a boohoo. Like 13 years, and I'm seeing like I can see y'all.
Seeing your son, bro, at the 13 years, gonna fuck you up.
Listen.
It's gonna fuck you up.
You know what's crazy? I felt like
you're like, who the fuck is this nigga?
I felt like me seeing my sister kids that fucked me up more than seeing my son.
Huh? Really?
I never met them. So like before, I used to always say to myself, "How can you love somebody that you never met?"
You met them, you just haven't seen
them. But it's like
you know them though.
Yeah,
you did meet them.
I know them, but and like when I say meet, meaning like had that physical, like not physical, but the look. It's like no lie, when I'm talking to them, it's like I'm talking to a perfect stranger. I can't put a face to them.
Well, let me ask you this. Even though you can't see people, so check this out. When you see somebody, if you see, like let's say you see somebody on your block one day, and then you see them 3 weeks from that time, somewhere else, you recognize them.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right? But since you can't rely on your vision, how do you recognize people?
Their voice.
Their voice.
I know that voice. People like, yo, such. I'm like, bro, I know you when you walked up on me, bro. I know your voice. They're like, damn, bro, that's crazy. Like, I know your voice.
So it's funny, like, your ears is how you see in a lot of ways.
It is.
And everywhere.
It is. My ears. Some people like their body structure. I know. I'm like, all right, that's O from my block. Or Alan from my building. Like, I just know.
Like when you dapping them.
Yeah. Dap them, bring my arm around. You feeling like muscular, tall. I'm like, that's my son O. So it's like, but majority, I depend on my ears. My ears is my new eyes. And that's how it works.
Damn. What you be doing to take care of them ears, nigga?
I cherish them. I can't. I lose my head. Shit, I'm completely gone.
Over, nigga. What the fuck?
I gotta stay in the house now. Like
you can still see. You can still talk. Well, how you gonna talk? You can't hear niggas.
Yeah. And then like you taking away music from me. You taking away podcasts to me.
Yeah,
you
that's
taking
gonna
away
be
the
tough.
song, like
That's
the
gonna be
air.
tough. That's
like
gonna be
these
tough.
kids' voices is the soundtrack of my life. You take that away from me, you might as well just lock me into a goddamn room.
You're gonna have to learn sign language at that point.
But how can I learn sign language if I can't see? Different. How can I learn if I can't see? I'm all fucked up. And then it's like
I'm my ignorance because you're right. I'm
gonna see. I can't write shit down because like you can say it back.
Shit.
I'm all messed up. It's like you just took away everything. I'm silent now.
Oh shit.
Take away everything.
Oh shit.
It's bugged out. That'd be an interesting podcast.
Oh shit.
Different. So my ears,
See, this could get dark. I'm gonna just leave it alone. But I got other questions now. I'm like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Fuck it. We ain't even gonna go down there, bro. I got a real ignorant fucking question to ask you.
What's that? Talk to me.
It's bro. Forgive me how ignorant this is, bro.
Talk to me.
Would you ever go on a blind date?
Yo, man, you not friends on Facebook. We not friends on. Let me tell you what my post was. I said, I need someone to help me look for a blind woman. No, I said I need someone to help me find a blind mommy so we could go on a blind date.
That would be fire.
Yo, and somebody commented and say, tag my mother, Rochelle, can you please take your son's phone away from him? Because they're like, yo, you looking for a blind mommy to go on a blind date? I'm like, yeah, we going on a blind date.
What if she live in like Wisconsin or some shit?
Hey.
Y'all can just communicate.
We could communicate.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
We have to have a third wheel in between, because what if she come out here, we try to meet up, we just be missing each other?
Nah, what you mean? That'll work. You know what? The reason why that'll really work for you, because I'm sure, like, as a woman, she knows that there's a chance that she could get with a guy who don't care, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, he's not blind, right? You know, because she's attractive, she's attractive. Mm-hmm. However, I think one thing that's really worked for your case is the thing that worked for all men's case is that you're an ambitious man. Mm-hmm. You got your hands on something productive all the time. You know what I mean? You building things, you creating things, you working on things. You're literally a maniac, bro. You literally like always thinking about ideas, how to get to the next point, like insane. You know what I mean? That's coming from a crazy person, you know? Mm-hmm. So I think a blind woman, because I feel like you being blind not gonna be enough for her to be like, yeah, this nigga might be the love of my life. But once you realize like, oh, he's a dope individual too, and he understands me, it's my world.
I gotta get the prenup ready.
The prenup? Oh, hold on, wait.
Yeah, I get the prenup ready.
Wait. What you mean?
She might say, Lord, take me now.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna try to make that happen for you.
A blind date?
Yeah, like I'm gonna try to make that happen for you, a blind date.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? I be on TikTok and I fall in love with voices. I fall in love with voices.
What kind of voices?
People got beautiful voices.
What kind of voices you like?
I can't describe it, but
you can. Think about it.
Them sexy voices.
Like, do you like the voices? Like, do you like voices?
Soft tone voice, and it's just like their voice just vibrates my ears. It's just like, I said, damn, she sound good.
Vibrate your ears? This nigga freaky as hell. Nigga shit vibrate my ears.
Yo, I'm like, damn, she sound good. Yo, like, I'm listening to her and she's blind. It was another blind woman, and I'm like, damn, she got a beautiful voice. Mm-hmm. I want to know how she look. But I ain't asking nobody how the blind woman look. I just use my imagination.
Well, you say you don't care too.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, thank you for answering that very ignorant ass question. Next thing I want to ask you is, since you've been blind, this kind of is right on. It goes with the last question, but excuse me, Jesus. Since you've been blind, is there a sound you can't stand to hear or listen to?
Since I've been blind, is it a sound? I can't say that.
Okay.
Well, when somebody rub their feet against carpet, I hate that shit.
What do you mean?
Like when somebody got bare feet and they just going back and forth on the floor with carpet,
Like they dragging their feet. They're not really picking their feet up.
That sound blows my mind.
What is it about it?
It hurts my ears.
Really? The carpet?
Yeah, like somebody rubbing their feet back and forth on the carpet. I hate that sound. I'm like, yo, pick your feet up.
Yeah.
I hate it. And they do it on purpose sometimes just to get me mad.
Nah, why would
it's
they
like,
do
yo,
that?
Pick your feet up. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
They be like, what, you don't like the way that sounds? They're like, I hate the feet that you rub it against carpet. I hate it.
For me, it's the chalk, the nails against the chalkboard.
Chalkboard,
even thinking about it now, sending chills down my spine, actually.
But see, I ain't never been around a setting when chalkboard was in use since I've been blind.
Well, it's not even about that. Like, literally, I'm getting chills right now, bro. That's how powerful.
But I hate the sound of chalk on the chalkboard. Even in school, I hate when the teacher used to call me on the board. They use it.
Or even styrofoam, bro. I'm getting chills right now.
Styrofoam don't mess with me.
Like, fuck, like the styrofoam's just getting chills right now.
Styrofoam don't mess with me.
That's how crazy. Bro, the mind is so incredible. I'm thinking about it. Like sometimes if
just think about a marker. I hate the sound of a marker.
What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean?
Like when a marker writing on paper, I hate the sound of that.
Like on paper or on the dry erase board?
Not on paper. I could deal with the dry erase board. I could even write on the dry erase board with the marker. But on paper, yeah. I hate that shit.
Why?
I'm telling you, them sounds is sensitive to my ears.
Were you always like that, or was it these things kind of developed a little bit since?
It been like that, but I could bear it before, but now I literally hate it. And I just thought about that because my sister had to write a note. She had to write on the cardboard because when we switched the party in 10 minutes, and she was doing it, writing it fast, I had to move away from it. I'm like, yo, you hurt my ears. I just hate that sound.
What's your favorite thing to smell?
My favorite thing to smell. I don't got no favorite thing to smell. That's the
nigga.
Thing.
You got something, nigga. You like smelling them collard greens and that catfish, nigga. You like smelling. See, look at you. That's what I'm saying. Like
I love the smell of collard greens.
You got to think about that shit.
Fried chicken, that pot roast. I love the smell of barbecue, like burgers. I love the smell.
Firewood and during the winter time, anything like that.
Nah, that's you. That ain't me. I ain't walking to the firewood. I like the smell of Dove soap.
Okay.
Like Dove soap, the beauty ball. Love that smell.
It make you feel good.
Yeah, it's like I literally wash up and instead of like drying off with the towel, I air dry to have that smell stuck on me.
You air dry?
Yeah.
How the fuck? See, now that's some psychotic shit to me. How the fuck you gonna air dry and your whole body was just wet?
How you air dry?
Yeah.
How you get out the instead of taking the towel and drying off,
you
just come out, you just sit, just like the air just dry you.
But it's steamy it's steamy in the shower though.
No, I come out the shower. I come out the bathroom.
And you in your room?
I just sit in my room and
You just wet.
Just ceiling fan on, just.
Oh hell no. Nah. That sounds like hell to me.
Nah, I feel good.
That sounds like hell.
It feel good.
Like when I get out the shower, I'm so sensitive to the temperature because in the shower the temperature is beautiful, it's lovely, but I'm so sensitive to hopping out the shower and then the temperature feeling like that coolness from the rest of the house.
Yeah, I love the cold though. I love the cold.
You did tell me you ain't like summer and shit.
Yeah, I don't like summer.
Yeah, you a different type of nigga. When your birthday again?
September 27th.
Yeah, you a different type of nigga.
I love the cold.
No, sir.
So like I can come out the shower and turn the air conditioner on and just sit there, let the air just hit me.
No, sir.
Feel good. I can't do the heat.
Yeah, I can't do that cold shit.
I jump out the bathroom. I'm like, I gotta open this damn door. I'm gonna pass out in this heat.
Nigga, I keep the shower running while I'm getting out.
Just for that steam.
Just for the heat. So I hop out the shower, I dry off. I hop out the shower, I dry off, and then when I'm finally done with the heat, then I turn the shower off.
Nah, it's all right. We two different people. That shit comes over before I even step out.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that because the cold is too fucking shocking.
Oh, I love the cold.
Have you ever smelled a woman before you even met her, and then when you met her, before she even spoke to you, you knew it was her?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, and then let me tell you how crazy it is, right? Friday, you came out Friday when you left. I'm outside. So she said, yo, Cena, what up? It's Moody. I'm like, what up? She said, wait, before you give me a hug, she sprayed cologne, perfume on her.
Mm-hmm.
Spray perfume on her. I said, come give me a hug now. I want you to smell me. I said, I'm hugging. I said, you smell good. She said, yeah, I did it just for you. And then, the rest is, Patreon.
Yeah, rest is Patreon, indeed.
Oh, what I say, the rest is Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
But just for her to take that initiative to spray herself for me to smell it, I appreciate it.
That's dope.
I mean,
that's care. That's real care.
Yeah, it really is that you wanted me to smell you. And she said, I want you to remember this smell. This is my favorite cologne. That's my favorite perfume.
That's the type of woman you need. You need a woman who understands, like, I'm going to play to my man's senses. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Like, it's no lie, some exes that I know, like, a certain scent, when I smell it, I think of them, or I'm like, they must be around or something.
Mm.
Like, I got an ex, she loves Sweet Pea from Bath and Body.
Mm-hmm.
I smell that, I just see her.
Mm.
That's real.
See her in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. When you talking to people that you're meeting for the first time, do you create an image of them in your mind as you listening to their voice?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I do little things like a female. When I first meet them, I never shake their hands.
Why not?
I want to see what your body structure is.
You say you never shake their hand?
Yeah, I shake their hand, but then I still bring it in. I'm like, I don't believe in shaking female hands.
You saying you hug them?
I hug them. I want to feel your body structure.
Every girl not gonna like that though.
Yeah, every girl don't. But it's not like I'm feeling on them tight.
Of course not.
I mean, like,
you'd be in jail.
Yeah,
of course,
you feel me? I'd be on trial with Diddy. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, but yeah, like I hug, like a friendly hug. It's like, okay, I feel a structure. Like now, I feel like I'm connecting with you more
because you kind of. That's your way of kind of you kind of have one step closer to knowing what they actually look like.
Now it's like I could put my thoughts, my imagination of
that's real.
This person is really structured.
It's kind of like
even men, like when I give a pound and I bring it in,
yeah,
see how big you is.
So now it's like, okay, now you're taking your imagination and you adding it with some,
I'm adding it to
some real information.
Yeah, like maybe they brown skin, maybe they look like this, maybe they got hair. I'm not feeling on your head to see.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, I gotta help my thoughts out.
In a weird way, that kind of reminds me of sonar. You know what sonar is?
Nah.
Like how bats use sonar, or like submarines or dolphins. I don't know if dolphins use it, but like so sonar is like like bats use this thing. I'm really about to nerd out right now, but bats use this thing called echolocation, right? Where when they flying,
they make noise to bounce off the walls
so that they can understand where things are. Yeah. You know what I mean? So they don't.
I heard about that.
They don't rely on their vision.
I heard about that.
But they rely. That's so fucking cool. First of all, they don't rely on their vision, but they let off these sounds that we don't even fucking hear. But the sound disperse from where they at, and then it bounce off, and then come back to them. So they get an idea of what.
I heard that on Animal Planet.
Yeah, so they get an idea of what it is because they don't actually know what the fuck the thing is. You know what I mean? Like. Which is kind of crazy. Anyway, I'm not gonna go too deep into it. Yeah, for sure. But do you judge people by the sound of their voice?
No, because there's some female that got some deep voices, some banging bodies, banging personalities.
Well, I'm just saying it don't matter.
Faces.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you heard a nigga, like, could you ever listen to a nigga talk and be like, I can't trust this nigga by the tone of his voice?
Not for nothing, yeah. I do judge people for voices.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Some people I'd be like, get that nigga away from me. It's just different. Like when you one thing I hate when a person do is try to impress me with their war stories.
With their war stories?
Yeah.
The shit they've been through in jail?
Yeah. I've been through this. It's like now I'm starting to feel like you're just trying to impress me. I don't care about that.
Please don't impress me, sir.
I don't care about that street shit no more, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm all the way out the shit. Like, man, it's like, I'm on the sidewalk. Why are you telling me about your war stories? I hate when people do that.
So tell me about a time, give me a scenario or like a time where like you, if you can remember, where you judge somebody by their voice.
Every week, Fridays, my parties.
First of all, how the fuck you even hear people in there? Because it's so fucking loud.
But you know what? It's crazy though. I throw a party every week Friday, right? But I don't be in a party.
You be outside.
Outside.
I be outside too.
I stand outside because that's where I have the most fun at.
Yeah.
You running across different personalities.
Yeah.
You really getting like, I feel outside you really get to meet that person before they go.
Yeah, and you meet everybody before they come in anyway.
And it's funny. They I get more enjoy outside than you do inside.
I understand that. I would feel the same way. So and you breathing in fresh air.
So it's like they gotta greet you before they walk in. And off that greet, you just meeting somebody and y'all bonding, y'all laughing, y'all joking. Now when they come out, they always gonna remember you because you made them laugh.
You made that connection with them.
So it's like I enjoy being outside better.
Yeah.
So when people see me and they know who I am and they know the story, oh, I got shot and this, that, people, oh yeah, I know how I feel, yo, bro. I got shot right here, right here, right here. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, this, that, and the third. And
okay,
I
cool.
did
crazy.
I did this amount of time in jail. Oh, I'm from over here. We used to shoot at this, that. I lose interest. I just sit there like, and everybody know my face expressions tell it all. I don't care what you're saying, bro.
Right.
I don't like miss me with that, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sitting up there. I got shot. I'm the biggest gangster moving around. No, hell no. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm moving out the way. I don't care about none of that gangster, Mel Gibson, do or die story.
Mel Gibson is crazy.
I don't care about it.
Have you ever met somebody who sounds ugly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you hear their voice and be like this motherfucker not attractive.
Like they got a bag of rocks in their mouth. It's like, oh, they don't brush their teeth.
What's an ugly sounding voice?
It's just it's like, yeah, it's hard to explain. Like they got something in their mouth. It's like you talking with a mouthful of shit. Like, and it's like,
I sound like, can you?
Hey, why you playing with me for? See, I'm like, God damn. It's like,
what do you think that person looks like? Who sounds like that?
They look ugly. And I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't wrong about it because they like, yeah, they do. Some people be talking, I be talking with my head down because I'm like, damn, they look like they don't be brushing their teeth. So it's like, I don't want that spit to be hitting me and none of that. So in the club, you talking to me loud, and I'm like, dude, I be talking low. Because I'm like, God damn, like, I hate that. I hate when a nigga be talking, they spit hit my lip. I be like, oh my God. I be like, yo, bro, like my DJ, shout out to DJ Chris, he good for that. And he like, yo, my bad. I like, yo, bro, I feel the spit sizzling on my lip, bro. So move back. Like, yo, that pisses me off every time.
A violation, I ain't gonna
every
lie.
time. He like, I'm like, yo, bro, it's like you just kissed me, bro. Move back. He like, all right. Or he get drunk and he want to grab me and talk to me. I'm like, yo, come on, bro. You that's in my face.
See, that's
man.
The thing when a motherfucker get drunk, they want to embrace you, arm around your shoulder. Hey, bro, we gon' my nigga back the fuck. Drink some water, my nigga.
Bro, you just spit on me, bro. He like, my bad. Yo, come on, man, just wipe it off. Nah, bro.
No, ain't no just wipe it off. It's on my skin now. I gotta wash this shit off, nigga.
The life I live in the clubs.
Jesus Christ, dude.
The life I live in the clubs. But yeah.
Have you ever tried using a dating app?
Have I ever tried using it? Being blind?
Yeah. Have you ever tried using a dating app?
I never tried using a dating.
Why not?
You got to pay for them things.
Not all of them.
Which ones you don't got to pay for? Facebook?
Tinder's free.
Tinder?
Uh-huh.
Never tried it.
That's what I'm saying.
Never tried it. Now, back in the days, I definitely did.
What you was using? You was on POF?
POF. I was on Tag. Yo, I met a lot of girls on Twitter, Facebook.
You met some girls on Twitter?
Hell,
you don't strike me as a Twitter type of nigga.
What? I was on Twitter heavy.
What you was doing on Twitter?
Patreon.
Yo,
I met a lot of girls on Twitter, Tag, MySpace. Oh man, Skolnex back in the days. Oh, I was a beast.
You was a beast, bro?
I was a beast.
You had an IMVU?
What's that? That's another one? That's another app?
No, you definitely didn't have an IMVU. You don't even strike me as that type of nigga. It's some dumb shit. It's like a digital avatar where you create like a virtual version of yourself.
Oh yeah, nah, I never had that.
Yeah. You said you was in the streets. Ain't no street niggas fucking.
I definitely didn't do that. But yeah, I definitely was. I was on all that. Like I was really a social media nigga. Like on it, crazy.
You kind of answered this earlier with I was saying about the imagination, but just to ask it as a standalone question. Do you ever get your vision back when you're dreaming?
I hate dreaming because in my dreams I can see. So it's like it's crazy. Like in my dreams I can see everything clear as day, and then when you wake up, you back to the dark. Or when you have sleep, like you got the TV on, you have sleep or the radio, and you just hear it. Mm-hmm. But it's like you looking at that video, you looking at the news or something. Mm-hmm. I get up,
you like the
and it's like it's like you actually seeing it. But then when you get up, you can hear the TV, but the vision is not. The vision don't match it.
It's almost like you living in reverse. Like sometimes people go to sleep and they don't dream at all, right? Mm-hmm. But that's kind of like your day to day when you're actually moving around in the day. Yeah. But at nighttime is when you actually can see again.
Yo,
it's so interesting when you're sleeping.
It's weird. It's weird.
It's not nice?
Piss you off. It's weird. Because then it's like you can see, right? But the pictures is not on point. Hey, if I could see my son in my dream every night, I wouldn't complain at all. Because I know how you look. I'm connecting with you in my dream. Mm-hmm. When I'm having dreams, my son is still 1 year old. So it's like, wow, as I'm reliving dreams I'm just seeing him as. And the crazy thing about it is like, I see him as 1 year old, but we still talk about today's. You're graduating. So it's like the imagination didn't catch up to the height, the age, and everything else. It's still going off of what I know him as.
You don't ever control your dreams?
The ones that's like evil.
Like sometimes you ever like realize you're dreaming and then you kind of just start kind of like
trying to wake up?
Not trying to wake up, but like you start kind of like engineering the dream.
Like, I've never been through that.
Like sometimes I'm dreaming and then I realize I'm dreaming. And so I kind of start, I'm thinking what I'm dreaming.
Like moving how you wanted them.
Kinda. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I got like full control, but.
I know what you're talking about. But I had bad dreams when I try to wake up. And I'm trying to move and I can't move and all that.
Yeah.
Yo, you ever had one of those?
100. Bro, I used to deal with that a lot.
Yo, I be trying to move and it's like, what the fuck? I can't move.
I forgot what.
And then it's like
I'm
be trying to shake. I be trying to shake it. And then it's like I be trying I know I'm sleeping on the couch. I know I'm sleeping on the couch. I be trying to throw myself off the couch so I can wake up.
You ever heard of astral projecting?
No, what's that?
Astral projecting is, I've never done it, so I'm gonna call it a concept. You know what I mean? But astral projecting is when your spirit leaves your body, and then you can roam around outside of your body. So like you think about your eyes right there. Yeah. So you think about like the rapper Joey Badass, right? Like Joey Badass talks about astral projecting and leaving his body and then just like flying around the city, or like going to like London. If he didn't say London, somebody else did, but let's just keep it local, right? Leaving your body and then literally flying around the city. Just flying.
Never witnessed that.
And I bring that up because he said one way for people to astral project is when you're in that state of sleep where you're conscious, but your body's not responding yet. He said, if you don't fight it, you just let it be. Some point after that, your spirit is going to lift from your body and you're going to astral project and you'll be looking down at your body.
I ain't trying to witness it. I ain't trying to witness that shit. I be having fucked up dreams. Like, I ain't gonna lie, one dream I had, I'm in the ocean and I'm swimming with a dolphin. Not a dolphin, I'm swimming with a mermaid.
Oh, that's not a good dream.
And we just swimming and we just having fun. And it's like we swimming through the water and she's smiling and she's beautiful. And she took me into the middle of the ocean. And it's like, then she just got ugly. And it's like.
She got ugly?
She got ugly. Then she started grabbing me. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Like, and she dragging me under the water. And it's like, I can't breathe. It's like, I'm really trying to gasp for air and I'm feeling it. And she dragging me and I'm trying to shake and she grabbing at it and she get old. Like she went from being a nice, beautiful brown skinned queen goddess to now she pulling me in and she's getting darker and she getting darker and she getting ugly and ugly. So I kicked in her face and came back up and it's like a boat was there. Then I jumped on the boat. I woke up. I said, this is a freaky ass, crazy ass dream. I'm like, what the hell? I'm with this mermaid. I'm trying to get freaky with the mermaid. She was kill me. Shit was real.
You know what's crazy about that is people say that mermaids are real, but they say mermaids are like demons though.
I heard that because somebody told me, an older woman told me, if you got a mermaid in your dream and you don't go with it, don't go with the mermaid. But we were just having fun, like Little Mermaid under the sea and all that.
But you know what's crazy about that though, and now that makes me, I'm curious because the folklore of mermaids, right, is that like there's men at sea or men near water, and the mermaid is like beautiful, enchanting in some type of way, and so you know the mermaid enchants a man into the water, right? Not knowing that this is like folklore. This is a real thing. But so I'm interested, like, and dreams are interesting because you might have heard this story before, and then it's like it got to your subconscious, and that's where the dream came from. But even
about it, I never heard it until after the dream.
Well, that's the crazy part.
I'm like mermaids ain't real, but in that dream it just felt so real. Like when they take me underwater, it's like I was losing oxygen.
So that's what they do. That's the whole like mythology about them is that that's how they kill niggas. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm gonna get your little lusty ass up in here because you don't know I'm using this magic on you. And then, you know.
She almost had me.
Damn, you think that was like a sign?
Yeah, stop chasing Cootie Cat.
That was the sign?
Stop chasing.
You really think that's what it was?
Yeah. Hey, before I got shot, man, my mom told me, you gonna die for it. You always out there. I traveled for that thing.
I mean, who didn't?
I was a risk taker.
Yeah, who didn't?
There's times I sat there like, man, God, you know what it is, man. You gonna protect me. I'm going in these projects.
Oh God.
I was a risk taker. Now, so I ain't risk taking shit.
You know what it is. You gonna protect me is crazy.
Yeah, now I can't say that. I am a little risk taker still. Hey, God. You ain't bring me back for 3 shots to take me away now, God.
I definitely did not.
I'm going in. Yo, I live my life, man. It's like I live my life. I can't live life being scared. I gotta go out there and meet new people and try new endeavors.
So real quick, so you don't like dreaming?
I don't like dreams. Don't.
But you can see though.
Like, and it's crazy. Like, I don't like dreams, but I be having freaky dreams too. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Like freaky boy dreams?
Yeah, like,
like you be with Cherokee and them?
How you know?
I'm just asking.
Yo, oh man, like we always just had a party, just having fun, crazy. It's like those dreams. I love those dreams.
I'm like, you don't. Yeah, that's great, right?
No, those dreams. I love them dreams. I love those. But the dreams that I got my son and the dream that like I'm really seeing.
Because your son is still young, right?
Yeah.
But that's what I mean about like, and I know this is hard to do. I know this is difficult. I can't imagine how difficult it could be, but like, you don't like attempt to apply a older face to him in the dream?
I try. What really kind of helps me out, like now they say he look like his mother. I remember how she looked. So it's like, okay, cool. I just try to put that male face onto it.
I bet he looks exactly how you imagine it too.
Yeah.
I bet he looks exactly like that.
I just put that to it. Then it's like now his voice is deeper. So it's like that shit is bugging me out too. It's like,
have you ever had somebody explain describe his face to you?
Nah, I don't be want to because I don't want to lose who I know I remember.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose what I remember him as. So it's like I don't even bother doing it.
So when he's talking to you, what do you see?
I still see that 1 year old.
You see a 1-year-old talking to you with a deep ass voice.
Deep ass voice. I know he's older, but when he's talking to me, I just keep that 1 year old in my head.
Because it's still your baby.
Yeah, always. Even he 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, he's still gonna be my baby. But it's like I always keep that, and I know I know for a fact he not 1 year old. He not.
Of course.
That's what I stick to though, and I run with that. Yeah.
Have you ever had a dream that felt like a message from God or the universe?
Plenty of dreams from God.
Tell me about one.
It's crazy because before me and you linked up and I stopped coming to the podcast. I had a dream where God really showing me my purpose of why I'm doing the things I'm doing. Then it's like in the dream, he's telling me, I brought you back for what? I could have let you go. And it's crazy, and it's like people are like, oh, so what do God look like? It's not what he look like. It's what I'm hearing. You just see it. No lies. Like my eyes was lighting up, like the pearly gates, like that McDonald's, like the McDonald's golden arch.
Hold on. Let's give this proper context. You talking about when you were dying?
No, I'm talking about in my dream.
In your dream, okay. Yeah, okay, that's actually what I want to get to next. Yeah, go ahead. In your dream, okay.
Golden arch.
Okay.
And he's something saying like, because I felt my podcast wasn't going nowhere, so I was like, all right, I'm just stop. But it's like, what I sent you here for? To get that message across. You're not getting your message across. You just sitting in that room. You're going backwards. I could have let you just go. I got up. I'm like, damn, that shit's bugging me out. Then like I'm moving through the house, and then like I'm scrolling on TikTok or Instagram Reels, and then I heard a message saying, "Oh, don't give up. You got to keep pushing, even when you think people not listening or watching. They is. You got to keep pushing." I said, "Damn, is this a sign?"
Wait, time out. You were scrolling through TikTok. You said in the dream?
Nah, like the dream told me like I have a message. I'm supposed to deliver the message. By me not going to the podcast and shit,
yeah,
I'm holding back on the message.
Right.
What is I'm here for? If I bought, like he pretty much said, I brought you back to be the voice, and you ignoring it. You disobeying me. But then I get up and I'm scrolling on TikTok and like, all right, that shit's just a dream. And then it's like, don't give up even when you think people not listening and watching, they is. I sat down, I'm like, damn. All right, cool. I went through days, then I had another dream again. It's like he's beating it into my head. I got up, I said, let me book this fucking studio time. I came back. And once I came back, it's like now I'm like, God, this really for me, because I was in a club, I'm drinking, I'm not thinking about no podcast. Just having fun now. I'm not thinking about going dedicate myself to a studio every week. But it's like, how is your message getting across if you in a club? Like you're not helping nobody out. You pretty much doing the devil's work too. So then now it's like, all right, cool. Now it's like I'm booking time now. I'm like, I don't know what direction I'm going in, but let me just go. As time goes, it's like, all right, cool. Then remember, I never booked you as a producer or none of that. I was booking producers, but not really using producers as producers. So then I'm like, I like how you working and everything. And then it's like, when I walked out, you ran out, you introduced yourself. So it's like, maybe this is a beginning, this is a sign. As time started going, then it's like, damn, let me ask him. I see how Jordan was working with Bully and the Beast. I see how Eddie was working with Horrible Decisions. It's like, I need one of those. So now it's like I'm taking it more serious. It's like, what I got to do? All right, cool. Kept asking you because it just felt like it was just so right. So then when you hit me up and like we locked in, then I start seeing like the message is starting to be pushed even more because now people understand what I'm going through. Then it's like people I'm giving people a voice to talk and say they went through the same thing. Like now, some days I go back to old content just to look at the comments to really let me know this is what I'm really doing God's work. Cause then it's like I'm coming in here, I'm drunk, we can't focus. We doing 10-minute episodes with a whole hour. You like, yo, maybe you need to cut back there drinking. I don't feel like I feel like that it came from a good place, but then it's like it's God work saying like, nah. I could say it from a dream, but I'm gonna give you the voice to tell him too. Now I cut back with the drinking. Now I start taking this serious. I start coming in focused now. Now it's like I'm not doing the devil's work. The devil wanted me to drink, be in a club, chasing women, doing all that, and keeping my message inside. Now my message is out to the world. I walk the streets and people, yo, damn, bro, I seen that podcast. I ain't gonna lie, that shit deep. I'm going through that. I'm feeling that. So it's like, God, I got your message. And once I got that, you stop coming to my dreams. So now it's like, all right, cool. I know what I was here for.
I feel like when you was on your sister's podcast, you hinted at something I thought was really interesting.
I seen that. I crossed over to the other side. Seen that. Yeah, I did.
Can you explain that a little bit?
It's like, you know, when people like, oh, they see the other side, I always thought it was bullshit.
So give me like scenario and then give me a situation. Like give me experience.
Like
so scenario, you in the back of the ambulance.
Nah, when I seen it, I was on the floor.
This is when you was on the floor
when I first got shot.
So you had just got shot.
Got shot.
You on the floor.
I'm fighting. Then it's like my body was getting heavy. I'm getting weaker. I'm getting tired. I lay down. It started raining on me. I closed my eyes.
That damn New York City. One thing it's gonna do is gonna rain on your ass.
When it rains, it pours. Close my eyes. Close my eyes, I just see straight dark. But then it's like, I see my best friend that got killed a year before I got shot. And I'm just looking and like, and he dancing it, but he got a glow around him. I'm like, what the hell? Then I see a wheelchair. Nobody in a wheelchair. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And my little cousin died. She was in a wheelchair. She's not in a wheelchair. She's walking. She's running. I'm just like, yo, it's just bugging me out. And I'm just like, wait, what the fuck is going on? And then I look, and then I just see my grandfather. He just sitting down. And he got a glow around him. And it's like his normal uniform that he's wearing, sitting down. And he get up. And he comes, and he like, what are you doing up here? And I'm like, huh? He like, it ain't your time. I don't want no company. I don't want you up here. Get your ass back down there. And then when he said that, I opened my eyes and my friend was shaking me, slapping me, telling me to get up. How long I was out, I don't know.
You don't know?
Don't know.
Probably was like 2.5 milliseconds, bro.
Yo, crazy.
But you didn't spend like 10 minutes in the other dimension.
No, crazy thing about it, it was long. It had to be longer than that. Because when I got shot, nobody knew where I was at. It was hard to recognize where I'm at. The crazy thing about it is, somebody would just so happened the party I was coming out, it was over. Everybody leaving. They see me on the floor. They recognize the clothes I had on, just laying there. And then that's when they like, oh, that's C-Note. And the same person I was going back for ran, and that's when he was shaking me and all that. I had to be on that floor for a couple of minutes. I had to. Before anybody did any helping me in anything.
Let me ask you this, random as fuck. Do you think anybody ever lied to you about what they look like?
Like tell me, oh, this is how they look. This, this fool. Yeah, they did. Definitely females lied. But then it's like, it's but so much lying you could do when I got people around me. I'm like, bro, how such a look? They're like, nah, she fired. Nah, bro, that ain't it. That ain't it. Like, I'm like, all right, cool.
All right, cool.
All right, cool. Good luck, yeah. They're like, yo, bro. Like, one person told me, don't get fooled by the voices, bro. Don't get fooled by the voices. The voices will trick you. So I'm like, all right, cool. I get it.
Yeah, we learned that in high school. Shorties be sounding real good on the phone, and you meet them, be like,
Yo,
it's not what I was looking for.
I'm like, damn. I forgot I had something to do. Yeah, I was a no good nigga back in the days, man.
Yeah, you done cleaned up now though.
I cleaned up.
You cleaned up, bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
I cleaned up big time. It's like I cherish how people feel.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to tear nobody down. I build you up. Even if I don't see you in that light, we could be the best of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like before, I straight ghost you. Straight ghost.
I had a problem with ghosting once upon a time.
Yeah, so it's like now just, I try to be straightforward and I'm not looking for no relationship. I'm not this, I'm not, and we go from there. We wind up just being friends.
How do you feel about women fetishizing you? How do you feel about women fetishizing you because you're blind?
Really and truly, I'm a fetish to certain people. Mm-hmm. Some people is scared of the dark. It's like I done dealt with people like that C note, that's the one I've been hearing about. Oh, sitting on my lap, bouncing up and down, doing it all. But then when I get up, because before I wasn't walking with no stick or none of that. And they were like, why you gotta hold on to this, then the third? And it's like, he can't see. Now they start moving funny. Now you don't want to bounce on me no more. Now you want to treat me like I'm your best friend. Move funny.
That's weird.
Bro, I done encountered a whole bunch of weird women in my life. To a point I said this, let me step back from this dating shit. Let me step back from these females.
Yeah, get focused on some other
shit. It's not even get focused on some other shit. It just made me feel uncomfortable. It's like, it made me feel like it ain't made for me to find someone that can love me being an adult.
Are you gonna find someone?
Oh, no doubt. Jeez, they love me.
Yeah, you gonna find someone.
I hugged her. I came in, no lie. After you left, I was outside talking to my sister. Then I'm talking to my man, because he going through something with his mother. She definitely gonna pull through Castro. I promise you that. And then we walked back in the club, and she's like, "What up, Cito?" And I gave her a hug. And she started laughing. I'm like, "What are you laughing at?" She said, "Yo, I still get nervous when I hug you." I said, "Why you nervous?" She said, "I don't know. You just make me nervous." I said, "Damn, I got that effect." I felt good when she said that. I make you nervous. Then another girl like, "Yo, your hugs is so welcoming. Like, it's passionate." I'm like, I just hugged you. Mm-hmm. It's like, now I'm getting my just dues.
It's that intention. That's what they feeling.
Now I'm getting my just dues. Mm-hmm. I feel good. Before, I felt like shit. I was hiding from everything. I felt like a girl couldn't love me being an adult. Mm-hmm. But the ones that couldn't do it and did what they did, feel sorry for you. Now watch my success.
Yeah, she gonna look real nice in a minute.
Oh,
it's nice now.
It's nice now.
Yeah, but watch me go crazy.
Oh, they gonna try to come back.
Oh, for sure.
They gonna try to come back.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm. I grew to a beautiful person. I was nasty. Like one time I got shot. A lot of girls started moving funny towards me. I'm in the club. We pop bottles. A girl came like, "Oh, can I get a drink?" I said, "Go to the bar." She said, "No, I want some of your drink." I gave her the bottle and walked away. She said, "No, I don't want your bottle." I said, "Nah, I don't want nothing after you. You're not worth me picking. You're not worth me holding that bottle again after I gave it to you." And walked off. And she was like, "Yo," still had the same number. I left. She called. She's like, "Why you acting like that? This, that, and the third." I said, "Same reason why you act like you act when I got shot. I don't even want to socialize myself with you." She said, "Damn, that hurts." Yeah, it hurts when you did what you did too.
Yeah, real talk.
It hurts when you did too. It's new for everybody.
Yeah, you should it was be able to understand.
But you should have stuck around to see what it really was before you started just distancing yourself.
Yeah.
Some people not to this day.
You gotta respect that too.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that.
It's people to this day, some women to this day, no lie. They call me, I give my shirt off my back to them. They never switched up on me. Mm-hmm. Dog, everything never switched up on to me. Love me to this day, like never switched up. They had a shirt off my back. Mm-hmm. Then some girls is like, I'm not even gonna say what I want to say. I wouldn't even spit on them if they was on fire, probably. And that's mean and cruel to say. But it's like I done had a girl like, oh, what you trying to do? Make me your CNI dog? Whoa. I'm like,
that's crazy.
So me talking to you, I was talking to you before I got shot. So me want to talk to you.
That's actually crazy.
You gotta be my CNI dog.
Yeah, that's actually crazy as fuck.
It's like,
that's crazy.
I got left in restaurants.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, I done been through it all, man.
Trust and believe she got her karma already.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Times 10.
Yeah, trust and believe.
I'm good now. People like, yo, you don't be hurt by it? You don't be scared? Nah, because I'm not going to go into a new relationship or I'm not going to go into a new person thinking that they're going to do this to me.
Mm-hmm.
If they do, all right, cool. It's nothing. Yo, they did it again.
Yeah.
And we're going to laugh about it and I'm coming on a podcast, we're going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about it, yeah. Patreon on these hoes.
We're going to run up these numbers and people going to comment and then we ain't going to drop your addy. I'm bigger than that. I ain't going to drop your addy. You ain't going to
drop the low?
Nah, I ain't going to drop the low on them, man. They not worth it, man. I'm giving them too much clout.
Well, listen, man. Those are my questions.
Yeah. See?
It's been real.
Good episode, man.
Good episode, man.
Where can they find you at?
Man, you can find me at _Wolf Taylor on Instagram, on TikTok. I got a podcast called Halfway Up. Listen, man.
Never finish rising.
Call Halfway Up because you never finish rising, man. We talking about all type of shit, man. We just trying
things. Dropping gems on there.
I be trying to, man.
Dropped. I been checking out that mother one you dropped.
Yeah, what you think?
I ain't gonna lie. A lot when you really think about it, it makes you want to it makes you give grace to your mother.
Yeah, you got to, bro.
It makes you like a lot of things that my mother did in life. Said and I never got it until now that I'm older.
Yeah, and
it was like she was just preparing me for the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mother used to say mean shit to us, right? And it's like, why? She said, I'm preparing you. She said, I'm saying this because when you go in the world, people gonna say even more crazy shit to you. I'm just preparing you for the world that you won't crack. And I'm like, damn, why are you doing that? I don't want that. Like my mom, we was reading True to the Game at 14. True to the Game is about sex, this, that, man, drugs and everything.
Damn.
She was preparing us for the world.
Yeah.
Like my mother never sugarcoated and hid nothing from us.
Yeah.
So like now that I'm older now, I cherish her now. Like me and my mother, we argued a lot, we beefed a lot.
Of course.
Now that I am the age I am and who I am now, me and my mother sit and talk every day. That's my best friend.
Yeah, that respect. Like, you know, one thing I can't respect is somebody who don't respect their parents. Outside of, if your parents is like a monster, cool, get it, understood. But one thing that'll piss me off or make me lose respect for a motherfucker.
Respect your parents.
If you disrespect your parents around me.
One mother, you only got one father.
Because I'm like, so we just gonna act like motherfucker didn't wash your ass and take care of you. And then it's like, you know, sometimes people go through things, life be hard. They didn't get all the fucking toys on Christmas that they wanted.
Now you got to really understand, did you open the door to peek in that room to see your mother cry because she couldn't get you?
Because you don't know.
Now, did you see that struggle? Like, I seen the struggle on my mother.
Parents be hiding that struggle.
Like, different. My mother got 4 kids. Me and Miranda seen the struggle. The other 2 didn't. They got it good. Me and Miranda went through the struggle with my mother. And she made it look good. We never went without. My mother used to go shopping and have 3 different cereals on top of that refrigerator. So I liked this something, Miranda liked this something, she liked this something. She made it real. She made it happen.
Real. That's real as fuck, bro.
We came home, we had dinner.
That's real as fuck.
We came home, get that homework done. Take that uniform off. Fold it up. Hang it up. Like, people don't realize, like, I cherish my mother way more now.
Yeah.
Then it's like, back in the days, it's like, oh, she just trying to kill my fun. She
that's
just trying
to
do this. She trying that's
generally how I felt.
Yeah, but when I really, now that I'm older and I have a child, I understand what my mother tried to prepare me for.
Yeah, that's genuinely how I felt.
1000%. I appreciate my mother now.
Oh, man. Shout out to Mom, man.
Yo.
I know it's like Father's Day was just passed.
Real shit, but not for nothing. Like, I give grace, right? My father wasn't the best. I don't disrespect that man, though. I don't. I text him on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Text back, yo, happy Father's Day to you too. I love you. I text back, I love you too. Now, you wasn't in my life my whole life. But what gives me the right to disrespect you? I don't know what you've been through. So I'm not going to, I'm going to still give you the respect as that man. that you are. Whether you raised me, whether you told me how to be a man, none of that. My mom's got all hands on me being a man. But I'm still gonna give you that grace and I'm still gonna give you that respect. My step pops, give him that grace, give him that respect. Like, people out there, that's my father. Why? He told me how to shoot that basketball. He told me how to do all that shit. So it's like, I'm not gonna take away the credit that you put into me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I give him more respect too because you took a load off my mother.
Mm-hmm.
My mother was struggling with 2 kids,
Mm-hmm.
making it work.
Mm-hmm.
You scooped in
Mm-hmm.
and you became that Superman.
Yeah.
Now she can breathe and rest. And now you took the initiative to be more hands-on with us, to like show us different things that my mother didn't have the time to do because she had to work.
Mm-hmm.
She had to make sure she got food on the table, clothes on our back, and everything else. So I never forget that.
Yeah, you can't.
Got to give grace. And that's what I like about your podcast, because no matter what topic it is, I can always relate to it. Different topics.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, nah. It make you really look at life different. Like, yeah, I gotta give grace.
Yeah.
And
It's important, bro. It's gonna be, I mean,
like I said, like we said in the beginning, yep, 20 years from now, it's gonna be somebody that look at a clip and be like, damn,
and I'm proud.
I gotta meet this man.
I'm really proud of that. And even though like it's a slow burn, you know, these pods sometimes,
Gotta just trust the process.
the thing is like, I plan on being alive 10 years from now, right? That's my plan. Hopefully God feels the same.
We're gonna be alive 40 years from now, bro.
And within 20, 30, 40 years, right? Though it feels like it's slow now, but what's slow now compared to 10 years later? Where it's like everything gonna be clicking and flowing by that time. And so you gotta think big in this life. You can't think small. You know, thinking small is thinking like, oh, it's not happening fast enough right now. But it's like, but my nigga, like,
You can't get tricked over the numbers.
but this moment right now is such a small blip in time in comparison to the 10 years that you're gonna be living and seeing. And like by that 10-year mark, I want to look back and I want these videos to still be in circulation because they still matter.
You can't get tricked over the numbers. I was one of those. Like, why I ain't getting enough views? Like, why I ain't getting enough downloads? I was getting tricked over the numbers.
And sometimes it's
right now, I don't get tricked over the numbers. The only thing I just say and say is, God just he trying to see if I'm that one.
You just adding to the catalog.
Yeah, he just trying to see if I'm that one. How dedicated he is.
Yeah.
He go in there and see that one view. Is he still gonna go back to that podcast next week to record?
Yeah.
He just want to see, and it's just like, I'm still going.
No, you got
going in. I'm smiling. I'm not tripping over nothing. Why? Because there gave be that one person that watched that be like, yo, you changed my life.
And I'm proud of you too, man. For real, like you really been consistent in the studio. You've been staying at it, bro. Yeah. You've been coming through. You've been giving your best. You know what I mean? You ain't been fucking around, bro.
Communication and all that. We've really been locking in doing the work.
I'm proud of you, man. For real. What do you?
Man, we proud of each other, man.
What do you want to tell the people before you sign off?
Let's go back to that clip. Be the landlord of your own life. Like you the maintenance. You that maintenance worker in your life. Like, you know what's good for you. You know what's not good for you. You know what you got to get away from. You know you dealing with this tenant could cause you 10, 20, 30 years of your life. You got to change that narrative. You got to be more smarter. Don't fall under peer pressure, and don't be scared to be reaching out for help. Mental health. This is mental health awareness. Men, we got to start tapping into our other side. We gotta start letting our women know what's bothering us. We can't be this rock solid person. It's like, I was talking to a therapist and she's like, you know, it's okay to cry. Like, it's okay to tap into your feminine side, like your softer side. I'm like, yo, you absolutely right, because I don't hold back it no more. If I want to cry, I cry. Sometimes I cry for no reason. It feel good.
It's necessary.
It feel good. When you cry, it's not a bad thing. You just cleansing your body. You cleansing your skin. You cleansing the pain and everything. Like, when you cry, you cleansing your life. It's just giving you more room to keep moving forward. That's all. And don't be blind to the word. Like, make sure that vision is it's still working. That's why I told a lot. No, I ain't gonna lie. I dropped a crazy bar, and I really like, damn. Just did the podcast with Kelly. What's his name? Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Did the podcast, and I said something. I'm like, damn, I really said that. Because as the interview was going on, I'm still thinking about, damn, I really said that. I said, my mind was blind. So, like, my mind was blind, so I couldn't see my vision.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, damn, I really said that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really wrote blind all over myself. It was impossible for my vision to see.
Mm-hmm.
Not no more. I'm not blind. I got vision. And once people realize that and notice that, like, because a lot of people, like, put themselves in blind places, blind spots.
Mm-hmm.
Relationships, jobs, like, you stuck. You blind. Wow. Like, I got people that I talk to this day. I'm like, yo, bro, stop being blind. And they're like, oh, you just try to make me blind with you. Nah, I'm not. I don't want you to be blind with me because I don't think you can handle this world that I'm living in.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, stay away from the dark, bro. But you don't gotta live like this. You someday you complaining this, that, and the third. Sometimes you gotta really let people see reality. Like, you complaining, I'm like, yo, bro, you complaining about a job when people out here dying to get in your position.
Mm-hmm.
Be grateful.
Be grateful.
You wake up tomorrow, it could be all gonna be gone.
Be grateful.
So we leaving people on that note, man. Be the landlord of your life, man. Make sure you take that house, that foundation that you moving through the world with. Make sure you give good maintenance to it. Your body is your everything. Your mind is your everything. Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all listen to the Kelly Copp New York podcast, man.
Yeah, man.
Let me double check and make sure bro shit is let me get the exact same
definitely.
name. Because man,
that was a good interview.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You cooked up on that episode because I'm thinking you had rolled out the new how do you say it? The saying, the fucking the mantra of the Blonde Banana C podcast. You had rolled it out. I can't remember it for life, but I know you wrote that motherfucker out though.
Yo, I went crazy off it. I ain't even gonna lie. I went crazy on it.
You did.
Yo, like, we all blind steppers.
Yeah, blind stepper. And then what's the mantra, bro?
We don't wait to see, we just move.
When you wrote that hoe out, I was like, oh, this nigga think he hard.
Come on, man.
This nigga think he hard.
Who harder than me, man?
Hard.
That's how I say. I can't, man. Listen,
but yes.
I stamped that whole podcast, man.
Yeah, you did.
I stamped it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I had that man in here crying.
You had me binging. I was damn near crying back there. I was like, bro, I heard the story before.
Yo, I'm telling you, and every time people always say, every time you tell a story, I hear something new.
It's the New Yorkers podcast by New York City Cop. New York City Cop on Instagram, man. My nigga, look, we on your podcast now, so we can talk how we really need to.
That's a fact.
My nigga Kelly, cool ass white dude, bro.
That's a fact.
Cool ass white dude.
As I'm doing that interview, I'm like, whoa, I'm not going to strip myself completely from being me, but I'm giving people I'm gonna give him that clean version.
You did good too. I want to let you know you did good.
I didn't curse none of that.
You did good.
I didn't curse and all.
I could tell you fully understood
the mission.
The mission and the climate of what was going on. And you came through and you did exactly because I done heard you tell the story so many times. Mm-hmm. So like I see where you kept it short certain areas.
Kept it short. I gave it details.
I
didn't get deep into the details because then it would have been like, whoa.
You just gave just enough.
That podcast that we want to release right now.
Yeah.
But I gave enough to touch the people to sit and say, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I can imagine what's going on.
Nigga was crying off of the shit that you said. Like, nigga, don't imagine if I gave you the Patreon version.
Yo,
shit,
man. You made it when you got the white man on the couch crying.
Yeah.
Mama, I made it. So, bro, he talking about me. I do a part 2, and he might like, come on, I inspire him. He was doing audio. Now he talking about he thinking about doing the video.
He did say that. Listen, New York City Cop. That's his Instagram. New York City KOPP, not like COP, because we don't fuck with the pigs.
Whoop 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 whoop.
You know what I'm saying? But my man Cino was just on this show. Had a great fucking collaboration. It was beautiful. And man, listen, this is.
I ain't gonna lie. I did my thing on that. I had to pat myself in the back.
Like,
we even went and celebrated after that. Like, come on, man, we gonna get some burgers and fries and all that. And it's like and it's crazy because as I was getting dressed, I'm like, what should I wear? I don't want to come off too hoodish.
Mm-hmm.
This, that. But then I'm like, man, I'm going as myself.
You are, bro.
All right, let me put this. Need more black business. And yo, I ain't gonna lie. When I was in the cab, I said, did I just really put this shirt on?
You did.
I said, oh shit.
You did.
But then when I got there, he said, yo, that's a cool shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And you recognize, like, I'm not trying to take nothing away from the podcast. I'm just being myself, saying it, share, delivering.
Yeah.
Respectful. I'm not going to curse on it because you don't know the curse. But yeah, we going to do this. We going to lock it in.
And honestly,
and
bro.
it went crazy.
And honestly, like, this podcast is like, you gave them a dose of realness that's not part of their world.
It's not.
It's not part of their world, bro.
Because they were stopping and trying to figure out what's going to be next to ask me.
Yeah.
And then you heard me say, "No, just let them talk.
Just let them talk.
Just let them talk.
Just let them talk."
Come on, man. I
don't think they
couldn't prepare for that.
I don't think that's how they wanted it to go. I think but I think once they got it though, they was very happy with that.
And on top of that, he like, damn, there's more questions I want to ask.
Yeah.
This, that, and the third. Damn, I ain't think of that. Damn, it's always part two.
Because you can't deny the realness.
It's part two.
You know what I'm saying?
It's no fabricated story. This is who I am. And
you can't deny the realness of the story. Like once the story was going how it was, once the story was going how it was,
you gotta love it.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm trying to keep the book keep on.
Yeah.
Listen. Y'all, I don't know what time it is that y'all listening to this shit, but it's late over here, man.
We grinding.
Fucking grinding.
Another episode, the Blonde Benassi podcast. And we out of here. Deuces.
Peace.